Hello friends, I just wanted to make a couple of announcements before today's fairly long Cyber Knights Flashpoint video. The first thing is that this is going to serve as a sort of campaign finale for this particular run of Cyber Knights Flashpoint. I've had an absolutely fantastic time with this game. I definitely plan on continuing it offline and probably doing more videos at some point in the future, but for now, I feel like 52 videos is a pretty good, solid and thorough look at this game, its pros and its cons, as things stand right now. So thank you to those of you who have been watching this series, and I look forward to providing you with more Cyber Knights Flashpoint content at some point in the future. The second thing is a little bit more frustrating. When I recorded this particular episode, I didn't realize that my camera, or my computer, was defaulting to my webcam's microphone and not the nice microphone that I'm using right now. So my voice is kind of far away and it's kind of muffled, which is really irritating to me, but the mission was worthwhile even with that, so I'm going to go ahead and put it up anyway. And once again, I just want to really thank those of you who have been sticking around for this campaign. And I got a lot of new exciting stuff coming up in the future, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this episode.
Okay, hello friends, welcome back to Cyber Knights Flashpoint. Today we have a 3-stage mission. Taylor Strizek is ready to be boosted out of Matsumoto Global Sovereign Territory. Time is tight as Sophia Harrigan is sure to dispose of Taylor Strizek eventually. We must first infiltrate the biotech lab, boost Taylor Strizek away from the assigned security detail, and then make good our escape. Let's see. I'm not going to do Matrix Snoop. I've got Violent Diversion and Alarm Malfunction. And we're actually coming in through the flush tunnels. If we take this path, the security level will be reset to 1 at the end of the stage, which means I feel more okay to bring in my heavy hitters instead of my sneakers, because I don't know what I'm going to find in here at all. And when I don't know what I'm going to find, I default to going loud. Might be a mistake. This may be the end of the campaign. I have no idea. Let's see. You've got this Apex lattice that I think I'm going to de-equip off of you because I'm not bringing Floater along. I'm not bringing you along. We are going with Codesmith. Let's do a quick compare. This extra move speed modifier I think is the most important thing, so I think we're sticking with what we've got. We'll put in Maverick. Gotta remember that I've got a really good assault rifle on Bandit right now. I don't need to rely on his melee. Alright friends, this is going to be a long one. It might be a bloody one. Let's go. The tunnels were nice and dry, just as promised. The viral spike did its work and opened the path. You're down in the depths of the research tower's sublevel. You've got to reach one of the main access points upwards. Quiet or loud, let's get there fast, and with enough momentum to boost Taylor out of here. Coming in this way gives us the advantage of distance. Any disturbance down here in the sublevel won't raise the sec level above 1 in the research lab above. And that's what I was hoping for. But we got to get all the way to the other side. Hey, it's this same map again. Okay. But we got to get all the way over there. So we're going to start by seeing what these guards are doing, because that'll inform what I do right away. Can look ahead hit them both? I can't tell. It can. Okay, so you're moving away. You're also moving away. So I think I can just sneak past for this one round. You are going to turn around and look back, though. gather over here. One thing about this particular mission, I am not paying attention to the loot boxes at all. Unless I can grab one that happens to be exactly in my path, I'm not here to steal stuff, I'm here to get Taylor Strizek out. It looks like you're going to go down that way next turn, so I can probably just ignore you. How about you? You're going to come all the way back, though. You're going to see me. What is it, Pedo? Pedo comes in, I'm going to get seen, and there isn't really anything I can do about it. You're just walking straight ahead, right? You're going to come all the way over there. That is so far. What if I get over here? If I get people over here, you in theory shouldn't see me. And then I can take you down with a melee attack, perhaps. Again, though, I don't need to be too worried about being quiet here, right? It's not as important. Do a pre-computed advantage. We'll get over here. So in theory, they should both walk right past me. Okay. And okay. No. What are we, you're continuing to go forward. Okay, okay. We're going to end. We're going to end. Move Maverick up. Just barely on both of those didn't see him. Just barely. That was a very lucky... I mean, again, not that it really matters, but that was a very lucky thing. I would like to stay at the 0 security level if I can. But I've got a long way to go, and I don't know if that's going to be possible. So we'll slash slide. And we'll come forward to here. Rev should be able to very quickly take out all of them. Yeah, I think we're fine. Take the camera down. You're looking right where I don't want you to look. It's not very much damage. Yeah, not quite sure what to do about that guy right now. I guess we'll just stay put. So if I kill him, we're going to escalate really fast because those two will hear me. Though I guess we could just go with the pistol. Like, it's not a lot of damage, but I do have multiple people. Got him. You're going to go up and turn around. Depending on which way you turn around, you may or may not see the dead body. I'm hoping we can sneak pretty easily down this corridor. You do see the body, but you don't see me. Never mind. You do see me. So that's going to delay us a little further. Knock you down. Since I'm in the area, kind of keep everyone together. You're going to go see a body. That's fine. I don't have security scramble, so I'm going to get seen by the camera. We are sprinting. Good. If you had turned to the side, that would have turned into a firefight. You're investigating that body. I don't think you're going to go anywhere from there. You're heading towards where I was. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay here. Nice, he just ran right past. We'll get you involved, so no, we're just gonna dazzle. The bandit just cannot get far enough. You are coming in? No, you're just continuing to turn. Okay, cool. Get reloaded. Take him down. You're too far away for me to worry about. And now we're just going to take down ETA here. Oh, some folks did hear that. Damn, I was hoping that I was far enough away, I should have checked. But it doesn't really matter. We can just move. So we are up to security level 2, which is not a problem. It will go back down at the end of this stage. Just going to delay really quick. If it's possible to get everyone out, then we're going to get everyone out. Definitely glad they're going that way. I'm just going to do an overwatch for if Ku comes around the corner there. Because at this point, everyone should be able to get out. Gotcha. All I needed was to stop you. Okay, stage 1, pretty flawless, if I do say so myself. The research lab and Taylor await above. Up we go. Alright, that's stage 1. Can we keep it up? As soon as we hit the research lab floor, we need to locate Taylor. Things are already getting hot. The system alarms at the lab may precede us. This is the most dangerous phase. Matsumoto might try to kill her at any turn. You know Taylor has a plan. She always does. Due to entering by the emptied pumping tunnels, our sec level is reset to a minimum of 1 when starting the second stage. We must move quickly through the research lab to secure Taylor Strizek before the Matsumoto forces take deadly action. Let's go. We've hit the lab floor. You've been quiet, now it's going to pay off. The lab is not aware of your infiltration of this floor yet. Ooh, cinematic. Whoa. Okay, so that's Taylor. I'm assuming that's Taylor. There's some commotion up ahead, look. Oh man, I know what the thumbnail's going to look like for this one. I told you, she just stepped up there and pushed some buttons and it all just turned on. What the hell are you doing, Taylor? Somehow she's locked us out of the machine's controls. We can't stop it. Easy solution, we shoot her. No, stop. Do you have any idea how valuable that laser injection field is? There is only one echelon injector field. If you order your soldiers to shoot, trust me, you're done. Fine. Still easy. We wait until it turns off. Then we shoot her. We have standing orders to execute her at the slightest abnormality. You can't be serious. She is... This more than qualifies. Taylor Strizek dies when that machine is done doing whatever it's doing. Let me be clear, Lambda. If you get the chance, you will shoot her, or trust me, you're done. So cool. Taylor? This is pre-recorded. You knew I had a plan, right? The echelon injector won't take too much longer, so move quickly. I assume I will not be in good shape when I leave here. And I'm betting the research staff has gathered to see what's going on. There are 5 head scientists. I made sure they were all present at the lab tonight. A little schedule manipulation. Kill them all for me. Every death will set Sophia Harrigan's ability to rebuild my program back by another year. I will pay a hefty fee per head. A full 20% of your payment. You can double your mission payment if you can hunt down every rabbit. That is all I have time to record. I have to go to the machine now. I hope you're there to boost me when this thing shuts down, Bandit. I'd never be happier to see your face. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, the lead scientists have all gathered. Though I think these ones are scientists. And as soon as they realize we're here, they'll scatter to the winds. So the scientists are certainly going to be good for me for that extra money. But if they get away, no big deal. Taylor Strizek might want them all dead, but we can't get too distracted by these scientist rabbits. When that machine stops running and spits her out, she's going to need us there without any delay. We have 3 turns. Okay, so we've got... Oh, there's so much security. We've got 2 here, we've got 2 here. We've got 2 here, and then we've got the 5 scientists. That's absurd. We have so many enemies. Christ, how am I even going to start this? I do have concussion grenades, so that can do like mass stunning. Looking at this, I'm thinking I'm going to have to more or less leave the scientists alone completely. Like, I'd like to kill them, but there are just so many enemies. We're going to delay for now. Let's see what they do. Of course, they're going to come toward me. You 2 are melee enemies, so I can stop you mostly with, like, Overwatch. But I don't like leaving enemies behind me once we get this party started. That will be heard by folks, but it won't. They will still be unaware, right? Right. Okay, so here's what we do. We take the shot. Got him. So we only have 3 turns. Now, because they're suspicious, they're probably going to come this way. So we'll overwatch in that direction. We'll get Codesmith up here so that he can fan on the next turn if they stay put. Which is a big if. That is not the weapon I was hoping for, but actually it is the better weapon because it's the quieter weapon. That's not the weapon I was planning on using, but you know what? I'll take it. Now, Bandit, importantly, is going to need to go as close to first next turn as possible. So we're going to do a pre-computed advantage. I'm going to switch to my assault rifle so that I remember I have it, because I keep using him as only a melee. But he can go here and auto burst over there, in theory. Lambda, Beta, and Zell. Lambda, Beta... Where's Zell at? Right there. Okay. I'm annoyed at that person being... I think it's invincible. Okay, now is the time. We gotta make our stand here and now. We're gonna use... Oh, you're charging. Great. Ow. Okay, first off, sync. Got him. Yeah, we can Overwatch, but is there anything else we can do? I would love to be able to use a Dazzler, but it looks like I'm too far away. So we're going to pop slot to reload, because we're going to need all the bullets we can get, and then we'll Overwatch. We'll fan those two. And I might be able to also switch guns and fan those two. Excellent. Man, I'm glad I brought my violent team. Gotta say. Get Maverick up here. And then what I'd like to do is I'd like to keep these scientists around. So we've got 3 scientists left, right? We killed 2 of them. So if I move over here, I should be able to stutter one of them. Dazzle a second one. But Braco is almost certainly going to get away because he goes before I go again. No good on the Overwatch shot. They're beginning to run in on me. And Braco is out of here. We're not going to be able to get to him. He's too fast. He's gone too far. Now, very important, I need to make sure that they don't send in any reinforcements. So my first thing is leverage. Now I've got 2 things. I can block it from escalation or I can cancel reinforcements until the end of the next turn. We'll go ahead and do alarm malfunction. I should be using Iron Grip. I don't know why I'm not. Dead. And we'll do Overwatch again. Nice, got him. Ooh, this is stressful. There's a lot of enemies, but so far we're keeping up. Our exit looks like it's all the way on the other end of this map. That shred isn't great, and that's a lot of damage. Jesus. Alright, well, I do have some med packs. But that's, wow, that was a lot. Reload. Alright, let's nest up. We're going to skull shot. Take that one down. The med cloud. Pistol him down at 1,000 damage. Jeez, that was a lot. Bandit can slash slide both of them? Yeah. Finish him off with the assault rifle. We're going to overwatch, try to keep this guy from running away. I think that's the end of the next turn, so we're going to go ahead and do a no reinforcements. Ah, okay, so yes, turn 3. Ah, hell, I'm coming out. Can't see. Bandit. Kill her. You better be right here, Bandit. I'm out of the laser injector just 22,000 injections later. Jesus Christ. Being the... Okay, so hold on. So you are the researcher smuggling to Rook Tech? There was no other way. They scan my hardware memory or headware memory daily. My access is constantly monitored. They were waiting for me to try to steal something. So you're walking out the door with the product? Even Rook Tech doesn't know. This is my insurance plan, if it works. I'd count yourself lucky to be alive and walking, Taylor. I know this science. I created it. I knew it wouldn't kill me. And this is the last time in years that someone will have a laser field injector configured to deliver the start of the echelon cell process. I'm not delusional. It'll be a long road to rebuild at Rook Tech. Alright, we got no time to chat. Let's get going. You're not properly boosted until you're across the border. Your extraction point awaits, Taylor. Alright, so we got her. Okay, so Taylor is pretty basic. Let's bring her back here so that she's with everybody else. And we got more incoming. Now I gotta remember to do the anti-reinforcements thing. You're coming in. So leverage, violent diversion. Actually, I'm just going to delay. Go ahead and finger trick. Okay, that's another scientist down. Switch back to the bat. I don't have slash slide available, but I can just walk right up to him. Okay, we'll move up slightly. Rev, we gotta get you reloaded. You're coming in, but you're melee, so I'm not too worried about you. You'll do a lot of damage, but... with the crit. Beautiful. Get reloaded. Move forward. Bandits. Get up there. Got the researcher. I think that makes us more or less clear, so long as there aren't any reinforcements, which there will be because it's going to take us longer than a couple of turns to cross this space. Which is why we should reload. It's definitely going to slow us down, though. Just checking to see if there are any more enemies. Doesn't look like it. Taylor is not super fast. She does have a sprint ability, though. Okay, so we gather everyone together in this hallway. That way, if there are reinforcements, I have my multiple means of area attacks, right? Everyone in my team, except for, I think even Taylor has an automatic gun. So everyone except Maverick has an AoE attack. Yeah, Rev is not super quick. It's probably the big heavy armor. Still no reinforcements. It does say protocol reinforcement arriving, so it does mean that we did successfully lock down those reinforcements. If I had to guess, I would say that the reinforcements are going to come out this door. Like, obviously there's a lot of places they could come from, but this would be the worst for me, which is why I'm kind of assuming that's what's going to happen. Not really concerned about the security level at this point. Maverick can get out right now if I want. But I want to keep everyone together. Especially Taylor, who is not super fast. As predicted. All of us are going to go before any of them, which means we can just leave. No need to continue. Awesome. No way are they gonna catch up to me in this turn. At least I hope they don't. So far, so good. We have more reinforcements coming in, but they're too far away to be an issue. I hope the security level doesn't kill me in the next round, because I know this is not our last round, and we're coming up on security level 8. I think it's going to be 7, though. Let's get out of here. And that's that. Stage 2 done. Definitely got some wounds in there, but we're fine. I'm free! Haha! Sophia can rot in the black soup. This boosting isn't over yet, Taylor. We've got to get you across the border and into Rook Tech territory. We've lined up the fastest route to their sovereign territory that we could, but I doubt Matsumoto is done with us yet. If we don't make it, I'll die happy knowing I burned that lab to the ground. I created a new life for them, and they betrayed me. Get ready, everyone. We're close to the end, but this last part isn't going to be a cakewalk. Fight our way across the last stretch of broken concrete to reach the Rook Tech sovereign territory with Taylor Strizek alive and safe. Let's go. Border's just ahead. The guards won't come far out of their territory. But won't they back us up if they see that Matsumoto is in hot pursuit? There's about to be some fireworks. They aren't going to miss this show. Okay, so we might have some backup. We're all the way out there. One of two options. Okay, so we've got punch through the shock troops in front of you. Matsumoto pursuit is going to be dropping in behind you any second now. Okay, so we've got 2 exits. Both are clear on the other side. Good to know. We're already spotted, so this is not going to be sneaky at all. In fact, I noticed the security tally is disabled, making this a pure combat mission. There's a lot of enemies, but it's not too overwhelming. Okay, so we've got 2 primary options. We either go around to the right, or we go around to the left. If we go around the right, we're going to have to cross here to get to the exit. The left path does look like the quicker path, or the shorter path at least, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'd like to stun that person, if possible. That way we can just kind of run up. We gotta stay together because I gotta assume that these folks know where I am and they're all coming for me. I'm really worried that Matsumoto's gonna come out right here or right here. You're melee, so I'm not going to have to worry about you for a while. Maverick, we got to get you into a good spot for nest. Maybe here? You're coming in, but when they say flanking, it means that they're double moving. So I should probably be able to kill those two with a fan. You are melee, which means I'm going to have to deal with you, because you're going to get to me next turn. You've got multiple inbound Matsumoto birds. Oh, they're coming in by air travel. Interesting. Holy crap. And another one. Oh, this just got a lot worse. Hit him hard, don't let him pin us down. Once we get Taylor Strizek across the border, they'll give up the ghost. Another 5. That is 10. They just dropped in 10. Crap, and they got to go first. Don't like that. Okay, Codesmith, you survived, which is all I really could ask of you right there. Use fan to take them both out. And then we're going to delay you. Because people are going to be coming closer and I need to be able to shoot. Ooh, so much damage. Wow, Rev is not doing great. Slash slide you. Finish you off. And then we'll drop a med cloud that should hit all 4 of us. Nice. Okay, okay. We're doing all right. A little worried about you. Dazzler is 2, Concussion Grenade is 2. Yeah, the fact that this isn't full cover makes me a little bit concerned. Get Taylor up here. We will first aid kit Codesmith. Take cover. Go ahead and reload. Here they come. Oh, there's so many of them. They are staying nice and grouped up, so concussion grenades and like Fan the Hammer could help really well. But man, there's so many enemies. Excellent shot. That was absolutely necessary. Wait, it says you may be shot. I don't think I'm in the thing. But I don't know for sure. I am. But it doesn't say you may be shot if I shoot over here. Interesting. Okay, so I was going to be shot. It didn't give me that indication. That's weird. It's fine. I need to reload. So we're going to rapid ready. Finish him off. God, there's so many of them. Okay, we're going to stay behind this full cover, I think. Because they're going to keep running at me, and I need to be able to stop them. So we'll overwatch. Because I don't think running away from them is going to be the thing. Now what? Rook Tech forces. We've got some reinforcements. Okay. And snipers on the bridge. You are coming in the opposite way I wanted you to. Got him. God, this is stressful. Taken down by the reaction fire. And you're going, okay, and you're going after them. Thank you, Rook Tech. Holy crap. I still don't think we're getting out of this unscathed, though. There's no target. Okay. So how am I going to do this? Rev needs healing. Badly. If I do this, I'll get shot. But I don't actually mind Bandit getting shot at this point. Take 200 points of damage in a single hit. Savage hit. What do you mean no valid target? He's standing right there. Do a power slice, which will stun him. I do have a med cloud, so we'll start there. I'm a little annoyed that I can't quite get them. Finish you off. Overwatch. Maverick has a few chances here. We're going to skull shot, get an extra chance or get an extra shot. Crit keto, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. Which one of these is my better gun? The 6-shot, or the 6-shot is the one that does more damage. We'll do trigger vector. We'll do finger trick. Crit for 985. And then we're backing up. I can't be pushing forward when all these folks are coming at me from all sides. I just can't. Can't really link watch from there though. I can link watch this way, which I will. You're just going to take cover. They are starting to run back towards my reinforcements, which makes me super happy. That was necessary. So as long as they're skirmishing together, we can handle these other folks, and then we can get out of here. Get him. Nice shot. All right, our Rook Tech folks are providing us with some much needed relief. Okay, we do have more reinforcements, so we just gotta move. I think we can manage this. Got him. And we gotta move in this direction. So we're gonna sprint. Not a lot of full cover to be had. Right there. She got hit, but I think I can take that guy down before next time. Good shot. And finished off by the Overwatch. Use the Dazzler. But again, cover is just not easy to get right now. So we have to just move. Can't afford to take the time to reload. Very good shot. And our path is mostly clear at this point. And you're going after the sniper. Alright, so long as they're going that way, I am free to move. That poor sniper just laid down their life for us, though. No way are they getting out of this. Hey, no, Taylor, do not, do not be frustrated. She says, damn it, why won't Rook Tech commit more soldiers? This is plenty. Yep, that sniper's down. Nice shot, Muo. Second sniper down. Nice shot. Okay, these six are all gonna keep skirmishing. You broke stun, so we're going to re-up that. Get behind this cover. There is a door here though, so they might reinforce from behind me. I gotta make sure I'm keeping my eyes open. Okay, so they're reinforcing from behind me. I'm okay with that. Alright, Codesmith, I'm sorry, but you're going to take some proximity mines. Thankfully, they don't do that much damage. I don't know what kind of grenades they're throwing at each other, but they're clearly not very good. Missed with the shotgun, that's unfortunate. You're a real one. Thank you for dealing with those mines for me. Ooh, a tank. Last time we saw a tank, we did not get a chance to fight it. And honestly, here's hoping that's how it goes again, because I don't want to have to fight the tank. Right there, okay. Oh god, it can fly. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, let's make sure we got some cover. That tank is terrifying. Wait, were those my guys? I'm pretty sure those were my guys. I can't move the map right now. Nice shot. Maverick keeping our back clear as much as possible. Christ! Okay, he's fine. He's fine. No, at this point we just run. I was thinking about turning around and making a stand, but no, we're just running. We're going to stay together. I will use some Overwatch to cover. In fact, is there any cover to be had from this thing here? Doesn't look like it. Ah, there. There we go. Nice big link watch. Taylor still does not have sprint yet. So we got to make sure she stays out of line of fire. Wait, there was a spot right there. I saw it. There it is. Let's go. They were ours. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I was just checking. Yeah, we're going to back Maverick up so that he's hopefully out of line of sight. We can also do a nice big overwatch, try to keep us safe. We're losing people, folks. But I think we've got a clear path out of here. Takes down the Overwatch. No good on the shot. Second one kills. Nice with the auto fire. Heck yeah. You are running directly at the tank. Good luck, my friend. I appreciate your willingness to sacrifice yourself. I can't tell who you're shooting at, but you're not moving forward, so I'm okay with that. Sync everyone. Rev is out. Maverick is out. Another one bites the dust. We're taking heavy losses, but we are going to get out of here. Whew, man, and we're out. Get Taylor Strizek deeper into Rook Tech territory. All is free in war out in the no man's zone, but this is Megacorp land. Matsumoto won't step in and risk starting a war. And that, my friends, is a well-earned and very stressful victory. You did it. We did it. Sweet boosted freedom. That was messy as hell, Bandit. Yeah, you're not wrong. That was messy as hell. But your team pulled it off. You had a big hand in that mess, Taylor. You could have told us the rest of your plan. I will admit I have trust issues. I wasn't sure if you'd do it if I told you what I had planned. Well, hopefully we've earned your trust finally, Taylor. You have more than earned it. My Rook Tech handler, Aiku Wallux, is waiting for my intake. I better go. Be careful in that den of wolves, Taylor. I hope you find your lab ready and waiting. I won't forget this, Bandit. Wait. The Echelon cells, did they take? You said there have been no human trials. I don't know yet. I need to get to the lab to examine myself. But even if the transformations did take, they are at best something to speed my research. I've lost a decade worth of work at Matsumoto. So my team won't be able to get in line for their own 22,000 injections anytime soon? Hey, if it was that simple, I would call you up when it was ready, but don't hold your breath. All right, let's go. In her new position, she has gained access to Omicron Rook Implant Cybernetic Services. She can offer it to us. We have significantly boosted our relationship with Taylor Strizek and gained 5 favors as well. Matsumoto will be looking for ways to repay us, of course. And that, my friends, is that. Holy crap. Alright, we got a lot going. We got some injuries happening. We'll have Dr. Ash take care. But looking at the clock, we've already been doing this for almost an hour and a half. So I'm going to do some stuff in between. I'll probably do some of these conversations. In fact, we may as well go ahead and do the conversations now. I need to do a siege. A Jupiter shareholder wants to discuss your Cyber Knights services. Sounds lucrative. Shareholders are the true power players pulling all the strings. But since it's Jupiter, we're probably being called into their civil war one way or the other. Of course, we'll be walking right into the endless fallout from the Mars Vintago murder in 2229. Blah, blah, blah. When the two megacorps signed merger documents, all accounts were planning a hostile takeover. They're trying to keep it quiet. Time to talk to Byron. Pleasure is mine, Bandit. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Midnight tells me you have a need for discretion and services that only a Cyber Knight can provide. I'll admit I've never had a reason to need a Cyber Knight before, but this work is too sensitive to give to any other operative. I need both your skill and discretion, but I need someone I can trust. I've come to you for help with the Daedalus block. In 2229, the Mars Vintago merger was finalized to create the Jupiter group. Right before that, a group of soon-to-be shareholders, including myself, banded together to create the Daedalus block. The block was ratified by 239 shareholders. The group had some big fish and many small fish. Boring, let's move. No matter what the choice, no matter how many block members dissent, the block always votes at full strength with the majority. Okay, this sounds like a very complicated political situation. 3 years in, half of the block shareholders are MIA or dead. No one knows whom to trust. Blah, blah, blah. Before things reach critical level, I'm working to pull together an alliance of like-minded shareholders. With enough votes, we could change the governance contract, rewrite the rules, and keep the block protected for years to come. It's quite a history lesson, but we follow. You need an outsider who can do this work without relying on anyone in Jupiter. Trying to reach another Daedalus block shareholder, Narissa Solis, but she's simply too insulated. I'm worried something nefarious is happening, or she becomes so paranoid that she won't meet with another block member. Yeah, we can get in there. I have the host coordinates, one of the matrix nodes that Narissa Solis' personal security detail. It's scheduling node. I need your hacker to drop in, spike at CPU, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we'll do it. All right, friends. I'm going to do a few more things in between, some buying, some selling, some fixing, some healing, all that stuff. Thank you very much for watching this very long episode. I hope I'll see you next time.